Have you ever imagined that changing your mindset could open new doors to success in your career, relationships, and personal growth? This is exactly what Carol Dweck's book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success reveals. The book offers profound insights into how shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset can completely transform your life, whether you're striving for success in business, education, or personal development. In her book Mindset, Carol Dweck presents her deep insights on how we can improve our lives by adopting a growth mindset. She challenges the common belief that success depends solely on innate talent and natural abilities, emphasizing that effort and the right mindset can make a significant difference. Through this approach, children can improve their academic performance, managers can enhance their company's success, and individuals can achieve tangible progress in various aspects of their lives. Dweck reveals how the simple shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset can unlock greater achievement and resilience, showing that the true path to success lies in believing in the power of growth. Individuals with a fixed mindset believe that abilities are innate and unchangeable. They think that some people are born with natural talent, while others lack it and cannot develop it. According to this perspective, success depends solely on talent, meaning that failure or lack of excellence is seen as a complete loss. Carol Dweck provides an example of this mindset through major companies like Enron and McKinsey, where human resources departments invest heavily in hiring talented graduates from universities. However, these employees do not receive the necessary training because they are considered talented enough. Additionally, they are not encouraged to grow in their roles, and when they fail, they are blamed rather than questioning the assumption that talent alone is sufficient. Because these companies adopt a fixed mindset, they tend to quickly dismiss employees who do not appear perfect from day one, as they do not believe in the possibility of learning and growth. This book is not just a guide to self-improvement, it is a fundamental lesson in how to reprogram our thinking to achieve greater success in all aspects of life. The essence of Dweck's theory lies in how we view our abilities. Do we see them as fixed and unchangeable, or as flexible and capable of development and growth? This perspective determines how we face challenges, learn from failures, and strive for success. We will delve into the fundamental difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, offering practical methods to adopt a growth-oriented approach. Whether your goal is to excel in your work, improve your personal relationships, or simply become the best version of yourself, you will find the tools you need to break free from limiting beliefs and embrace the journey of continuous improvement. Chapter 1. The Two Mindsets. There are two main types of mindsets that shape our perception of our abilities and how we approach life. 1. Fixed mindset. Those with a fixed mindset believe that intelligence, talents, and abilities are fixed and unchangeable. They think they are either born with a certain talent or not, which makes them constantly preoccupied with proving their abilities. When someone with a fixed mindset faces a challenge, they tend to retreat, seeing difficulties and failure as threats to their self-image rather than opportunities to learn. They prefer to give up rather than risk failure, as failure signifies a lack of innate ability. They also see effort as negative. Why would a talented person need to work hard? 2. Growth mindset. Those with a growth mindset believe that intelligence and abilities can be developed through hard work and learning. They see their traits as just the starting point, and that potential unfolds through perseverance. Challenges are opportunities for growth, failure is part of learning, effort is necessary for success, and constructive criticism helps with development. In real life, these two mindsets manifest in all areas. In education, for example, those with a fixed mindset believe that their math ability is fixed and unchangeable, while those with a growth mindset believe that perseverance leads to improvement. The mindset we choose determines whether we thrive in the face of challenges or fall into a spiral of avoiding failure and fearing it. Everything starts with our core belief. Are our abilities fixed, or can they grow with effort and perseverance? Chapter 2. Inside the Mindsets. In this chapter, we delve deeper into how the fixed and growth mindsets affect various aspects of our lives. We see how these mindsets shape our worldview and our interactions with daily challenges. In education, those with a fixed mindset tend to view their academic performance as a direct reflection of their innate intelligence. They avoid difficult subjects for fear of failure and see any setback as evidence of their limited abilities. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, believing that effort and perseverance are the keys to continuous improvement. In sports, athletes with a fixed mindset rely solely on their natural talent, making them prone to collapse when faced with obstacles. In contrast, athletes with a growth mindset, like Michael Jordan, have the ability to turn failure into valuable lessons and continue to grow through hard work. In business, leaders with a fixed mindset tend to avoid risks and stick to safe choices. In contrast, leaders with a growth mindset create environments that encourage innovation and learning from mistakes, pushing their employees out of their comfort zones. In personal relationships, those with a fixed mindset see conflicts as a sign of relationship failure, while those with a growth mindset see them as opportunities for growth and closeness. They believe that strong relationships are built through effort and continuous communication. The good news is that we are not confined to one mindset. We can all develop a growth mindset and change our perspective on challenges and failure, opening up new horizons for growth in all areas of life. Chapter 3: The Truth About Ability and Achievement. In this chapter, Carol Dweck explores the important relationship between a person's mindset and how they handle failure and success. Instead of viewing success as a result of innate talent alone, she emphasizes the importance of effort, perseverance, and how we interpret obstacles. Those with a fixed mindset tend to see failure as a final judgment on their abilities. They avoid risks and stay in their comfort zone for fear of exposing their limitations. For them, failure becomes a threat to their self-worth rather than an opportunity to learn. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset see failure as a natural part of the journey of growth. They believe that abilities can be developed over time with effort. When they fail, they ask themselves what lessons can be learned and how they can improve. Thomas Edison is a great example of a growth mindset. When he faced thousands of failed attempts, he saw them as steps towards success, not failures. In business, Dweck mentions entrepreneurs and leaders who face significant challenges and setbacks, but use those experiences to push forward. They did not see failure as a reason to give up, but as feedback that allowed them to refine their approach. For example, Steve Jobs' famous departure from Apple in 1985 could be seen as a major failure. However, instead of giving up, Jobs used that experience as fuel for his future projects and eventually returned to Apple, leading the company to unprecedented success. In sports, Michael Jordan, considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time, shows how a growth mindset can turn failures into successes. Despite being cut from his school team, his belief in growth drove him to double his efforts until he became a legend. In education, a growth mindset creates a safe environment for experimentation and learning from mistakes. Students learn to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to their competence. Those with a fixed mindset see effort as a sign of weakness, believing that talent alone is enough. In contrast, those with a growth mindset recognize that continuous effort is the key to mastery and excellence. Ultimately, Dweck emphasizes that changing our view of failure from a threat to a learning opportunity is the key to unlocking our true potential and achieving sustainable success. Chapter 4: The Mindset of a Champion. Mindsets play a pivotal role in the world of sports, where success and failure are highly visible. Athletic success is not just about physical talent. It is about the mindset an athlete carries and how they handle challenges and pressure. The most successful athletes are not necessarily the most talented, but those who possess a growth mindset. Those with a fixed mindset focus on proving their talent and see failure as a blow to their identity. They may avoid tough competition or give up when faced with challenges for fear of exposing their limitations. John McEnroe is an example of a talented player with a fixed mindset. He blamed external factors for his losses and could not accept that growth and learning are part of the journey. On the other hand, Michael Jordan represents a growth mindset. Despite being cut from his school team, he used that as motivation for continuous improvement. Even after reaching the top, he continued to work hard. Training and preparation also reflect the importance of a growth mindset. Athletes who believe in the possibility of improvement train with enthusiasm and perseverance. Kobe Bryant, a basketball legend, was an example of this, arriving at practice before everyone else, believing that talent was just the beginning. Under pressure, the difference between the two mindsets becomes clear. Those with a fixed mindset may collapse under the fear of failure, while those with a growth mindset remain calm, knowing that failure is part of learning. Coaches also play a crucial role in fostering a growth mindset. John Wooden, the legendary basketball coach, is an example of a coach who focused on the holistic development of his players, believing that success goes beyond winning games. In the end, while talent is important, a growth mindset remains the difference between good and great. The ability to face challenges and learn from failure is what makes champions, not just in sports, but in all areas of life. Chapter 5. Mindsets in Business and Leadership. In this chapter, Dweck explores the impact of mindsets in the business world and how they shape leadership, innovation, and organizational success. The way leaders and employees view their abilities and potential for growth deeply affects their performance and the culture they create in their companies. Companies and leaders who adopt a growth mindset create environments where innovation thrives and employees feel empowered to learn and see challenges as opportunities for growth. In contrast, leaders with a fixed mindset believe that talent alone is the key to success, so they focus on hiring naturally talented individuals, assuming that success will come automatically. The story of Enron stands as a testament to the dangers of a fixed mindset. The company idolized innate talent and judged its employees based on perceived brilliance. This led to a toxic work environment where employees hid their mistakes and took reckless risks to maintain the appearance of success, ultimately contributing to the company's dramatic collapse. On the other hand, companies like Microsoft have seen positive transformations under leaders like Satya Nadella. He fostered a growth mindset culture that encourages learning, collaboration, and continuous improvement. In this environment, failure is seen as part of the learning process, and employees feel free to experiment with new ideas without fear of punishment. Leaders play a pivotal role in shaping the mindset of their organizations. While those with a fixed mindset create hierarchical cultures that punish mistakes, growth mindset leaders create safe environments for experimentation and learning. Accepting feedback and encouraging collaboration become more effective in a growth mindset culture. Ultimately, Dweck emphasizes that sustainable business success depends on adopting a growth mindset. Organizations that encourage their employees to push beyond their current limits and learn from their mistakes are the ones that achieve innovation, resilience, and long-term success. Chapter 6. Mindsets in Love and Friendship. In this chapter, we discuss how our perspective on relationships affects their success. Those who believe that relationships are either destined or not destined expect things to go smoothly without effort if the partner's right. When problems arise, they see them as evidence of a flaw in the relationship itself. These individuals avoid difficult conversations and expect their partners to automatically understand their needs. They see conflict as a threat and prefer to withdraw rather than solve problems. This view hinders effective communication and makes challenges seem insurmountable. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset understand that relationships require effort and continuous communication. They do not expect perfection, but see conflicts as opportunities for learning and closeness. They approach problems with curiosity, wondering how they can improve and understand each other better. When those with a fixed mindset face rejection, they see it as a personal failure and evidence of their unworthiness of love. In contrast, those with a growth mindset see rejection as part of the learning journey, asking themselves what lessons can be learned and how they can improve in the future. Successful relationships do not mean the absence of problems, but the ability to handle them in ways that strengthen bonds. This requires open communication, trust, and a willingness to grow together. The power of mindsets is evident in marital relationships. Couples who believe that love should be easy and automatic often give up at the first sign of trouble. In contrast, we see the success of couples who understand that relationships require work and continuous growth. They face difficulties together and emerge stronger. In friendships, we also see a significant difference between the two mindsets. Those with a fixed mindset fear showing their weaknesses or asking for help and may feel threatened by their friend's success. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset support each other without judgment, celebrate each other's successes, and see challenges as opportunities to strengthen their friendship. In parenting, parents with a fixed mindset focus on innate talents, which can create pressure on children to maintain a certain image. In contrast, parents with a growth mindset focus on effort and perseverance, creating a safe environment for learning and growth. Relationships are not fixed but evolving and growing. When we adopt a growth mindset, we build stronger, more resilient relationships where everyone can grow and evolve together, overcoming challenges and deepening bonds over time. Chapter 7. Where do mindsets come from? In the world of learning and growth, mindsets play a pivotal role in shaping our future from early childhood. Parents, teachers, and coaches influence how we think and handle challenges. The messages we receive about abilities, intelligence, and effort leave a lasting imprint on our minds. Parents often think they are supporting their children when they describe them as smart or talented, but this praise can lead to a fixed, inflexible mindset. When we tell children they are smart, they begin to believe that intelligence is a fixed trait. Either you have it or you don't. As a result, they may avoid challenges for fear of losing this label, creating a fear of failure and reluctance to put in effort. On the other hand, when we praise children for their efforts, we foster a growth mindset. They feel capable of facing challenges and see failure as an opportunity to learn. In the classroom, teachers also influence students' mindsets. Focusing on innate abilities rather than effort can instill a fixed mindset. When teachers praise students for their quick understanding or natural talent, students may believe that success is tied to innate intelligence alone. As a result, those who struggle may lose confidence and stop trying. Dweck describes how school environments that emphasize competition and intelligence create a climate of fear. Students hesitate to ask questions or admit they don't know something for fear of appearing less intelligent than their peers. In contrast, growth mindset teachers create safe environments where mistakes are seen as opportunities for learning and growth. These teachers focus on nurturing a love of learning rather than just achieving high grades. They teach students that their abilities can grow through continuous effort and that facing challenges is essential for growth. In sports, coaches play a similar role in shaping athletes' mindsets. Coaches who focus solely on natural talent and winning create an environment of fear of failure. In contrast, growth mindset coaches encourage continuous development and learning from mistakes. John Wooden, the legendary basketball coach, is an example of a coach who embodied a growth mindset. He believed that success went beyond winning games to include continuous growth and character building. He focused on effort, preparation, and learning from experiences. The core message is that mindsets can be changed by focusing on effort, learning, and improvement. Adults can help others develop a growth mindset. This shift not only improves performance but also paves the way for sustainable success. Our words and actions deeply influence those around us. We have the power to instill a growth mindset in the next generation, helping them develop resilience, competence, and readiness to face life's challenges. Chapter 8. Changing Mindsets. In this crucial chapter, Carol Dweck emphasizes that changing our mindset is entirely possible, although it may take time and effort. Understanding how to make this shift is essential for unlocking our full potential in life. We all possess a mix of fixed and growth mindsets. You may have a growth mindset in your hobbies and fitness, but a fixed mindset in your mental abilities or career path. Knowing where you stand on this spectrum is the starting point for change. We need to identify the areas where we tend to have a fixed mindset, especially when facing challenges and criticism. Then we begin by monitoring our internal dialogue and automatic thoughts. The inner voice of a fixed mindset often says, "You're not good at this," or "If you fail, everyone will know you're not talented." To change, we must replace these fixed thoughts with growth mindset thoughts. Instead of accepting the idea that failure defines you, say, "I can learn from this," or "This is an opportunity for growth." This is a simple but powerful way to change how we approach challenges. Changing your mindset is a journey that requires persistence and effort. Setbacks and difficulties are a natural part of the learning curve. We must face challenges instead of avoiding them and see them as opportunities for growth rather than threats. Perseverance is key to changing your mindset. It's not about succeeding on the first try, but about learning from mistakes and continuously improving. People who persist despite failure achieve more in the long run. Reframing failure is also important. It can be seen as the end of the road or as a learning experience. Those with a growth mindset see failure as part of the journey to mastery and learn from it. Feedback is an important part of change. Instead of taking it personally, view it as valuable information for improvement. Celebrate effort, not just results. What matters is doing your best, regardless of the outcome. Changing your mindset does not mean perfection, but continuous progress. The fixed mindset will sometimes surface, but every time you replace a fixed thought with a growth thought, you make progress. Over time, the growth mindset becomes your natural way of thinking. Carol Dweck's message is clear. You have the power to change your mindset and unlock new possibilities. By embracing a growth mindset, we live more fulfilling and meaningful lives, open to the learning opportunities that life offers. Conclusion. In Mindset, the new psychology of success, Carol Dweck offers profound insights into how our beliefs shape our lives. The book revolves around two core concepts, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset, where the choice between them can determine the course of our development. The fixed mindset is based on the assumption that our abilities, intelligence, and talents are unchangeable. Success means you are naturally talented, and failure means you are incompetent. Those with this mindset tend to avoid challenges and give up quickly, seeing effort as evidence of inadequacy. On the other hand, the growth mindset is rooted in a firm belief that our abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. Those with this mindset welcome challenges and see failure as a step toward success. For them, every obstacle is an opportunity for growth, not the end of the road. Carol explores how these two mindsets manifest in various areas of life. Those with a growth mindset are more successful not because of innate superiority, but because of their willingness to work hard, learn from mistakes, and persevere in the face of adversity. Educators and leaders play a pivotal role in fostering a growth mindset. By valuing effort over innate ability and encouraging resilience in the face of failure, we help others develop a mindset that supports their ongoing success. The encouraging message is that mindsets can be changed. Even if you've lived with a fixed mindset, you can always change your perspective by becoming aware of your thoughts, adopting a growth perspective, and facing challenges. You can create a positive shift in your life. Success is not reserved for the talented or the lucky. It is the fruit of effort and belief in the possibility of growth. By adopting a growth mindset, we open the door to continuous improvement, resilience in the face of obstacles, and a life rich in learning and achievement. Thank you for listening to this audio summary of Mindset, or iPhone, by Carol Dweck. We hope you found the ideas and strategies presented by the author useful and that you feel inspired to develop your mindset and personal growth. Remember that a fixed mindset can limit your potential, while a growth mindset pushes you to achieve great things through continuous learning and overcoming challenges. By adopting a growth mindset, you can see failure as an opportunity for growth rather than an obstacle. If you enjoyed this summary and found it helpful, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us bring you more content like this. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know how you plan to adopt a growth mindset in your life. Stay tuned for more summaries and insights from the best self-development books. Until next time, keep striving for continuous improvement and discovering your true potential. Thank you, and take care.